What have you got? What have you got? You know what? It's been an interesting week. It's been one of those. There is so much to tell you about, so much to update you on. But before I tell you what's been going on with the boat, there is something that I need to get off my chest. We've been keeping a secret. Something that's been hidden away for years. Kept under lock and key. Oh, and key. Oh, why can't I click? Kept under lock and key. It's this. Our self-storage unit. Truthfully, I'm not sure why we still have this. It's been one of those things that I've been meaning to sort out for so long. If you're new to the channel, by the way, I usually make videos with my partner Gabby about slow living and what life is like living on a narrowboat. Although she's at work today and the boat is currently in the paint shed having some work done to it, so we are currently living on land. So a bit of a different video from normal. But if you do want to come along for the journey, it would be great if you just tap subscribe down below and maybe give the video a little cheeky thumbs up as well. I mean, this video is still about boat life because it's an answer to a question that we get asked a lot. What do you do with all your stuff? The reason we have this storage unit is because when we first moved onto the boat, it was all, our life was a little bit all over the place. We made a video about it not that long ago about our story about moving onto the boat and how we ended up coming to it. But we've moved out of like a rented home and had plumbed for this lifestyle, which we had never even like been on a narrowboat before. So we kind of bunged all of our stuff in from the house into here. And then lockdown happened and we couldn't come and visit or sort any of it out. And was it 4 years on from then? It's still in here, gathering dust and costing me a lot of money, like way more money than the actual stuff in this unit is worth. If I want to do the Manchester Marathon, yeah, marathon runner over here. Don't look it like it now, but hey ho. I mean, it's all sorts of bits. You're just like, why on earth do we keep that? Like, you know, citronella candle. But I don't know about you, but I get real anxiety about throwing stuff away. I hate the idea of things going to landfill. And there's always a bit in the back of my mind, which is like, well, you know, it may come in handy one day. What is it they say, like stuff you haven't chucked out, it's just stuff you haven't found a job for yet, or something along those lines. And you just know that as soon as you do get rid of it, that'll be the moment that you need it. Like the next day is when you'll need that item. But we've got to get through this. You know what? One thing which is never going to go anywhere, and even if I have to fill the entire boat with it, but I'm just not getting rid of the record collection. Everyone's got to have their vice, haven't they? I mean, you've got the Smiths, Rolling Stones, As Tears Go By, Shaka Khan, I'm Every Woman, Beatrix Potter, and The Tale of Jemima Puddle Duck. I mean, that's going to come in handy if you've seen our video before this one. Could you get rid of your record collection? I tell you what, let me know in the comments, right, that one record that you could never get rid of. Like if you were stranded on a desert island, the one record that you would save that would keep you going, what would it be? Let me know in the comments. We are going to see if we can fill some sort of bag or box for charity donation. I'm going to set what we're going to do. Let's do like a 10-minute timer and we'll see how much stuff we can clear out of here. I've just found this, which is going to go in the donation bucket, but it's the best or worst cheesy jokes. When should you keep an eye on your cheese? When it's up to no gooder. Yeah, let's go to the charity shop. That is our 10-minute timer up. And other than getting very, very hot and quite sweaty, I don't think I've achieved that much. This is something you need to consider though, if you are thinking about boat life or van life, any form of small space living. That is, what do you do with the stuff that you have managed to pick up over the years? You know, if you're coming from a full house that you own or a rented flat, what do you do with it? My one tip would be to be ruthless and don't do what we've done, where you think you'll just pop it into a storage unit and worry about it another day. Like, spend the weeks, months building up to when you move on to the boat or van or whatever, and just cut everything. Just cull as much as you can. Stick stuff up on Facebook Marketplace, donate to charity shops. Just be completely cutthroat, because otherwise you'll end up doing what we've done and spending a small fortune on just keeping it locked up. I think an even better tip is to probably try and avoid buying the stuff in the first place. Buy things.
We are on our way to go and check up on Artie, our narrowboat, which we dropped in the paint shed a couple of weeks ago. So we've currently got all of our life possessions in the Mini.
It's amazing what you can fit in a Mini, isn't it?
It's an absolute TARDIS.
It is a TARDIS.
We've been sofa surfing between friends and family's homes, and we're en route to a different location today via the boat. So we have had a lot of drama and a lot of tears, mainly from me.
It's been a week, hasn't it?
The last, it's been a complete roller coaster of emotions. So we have a lot to fill you in on of what has been going on.
So shortly after the boat came out of the water, we had a phone call from the boatyard that we're working with, who raised a fair few concerns that they had. I mean, literally after this phone call, you don't mind me saying, but
no,
like Gabby broke down in tears because it sounded bad.
It's hard because we can't go into too much detail because it's an ongoing issue. But there was a point where we thought we couldn't move back on board ever, and we were going to be homeless with potentially a £40,000 steel shell, and then think of all the work that we've put in, all the electrics. We have spent a small fortune on this boat, and it kind of felt like all of that work that we had done was literally going nowhere.
The good news is the initial issues which they thought we might have, we've had a couple of surveyors looking at the boat, and they're not as bad as originally thought. I mean, that is a real positive. The only thing is there are a few little botches, I would say, it seems, that have happened along the way during the boat build, which for us to put right is going to cost a lot more money. Little things like the blacking on the side of the boat, which is like a protective layer of paint which goes onto the steel shell, which protects it from corrosion when the boat is in the water. For a boat 6 months old, our blacking was in an awful state. So it's been an up and down week. You know, we've gone from it being like this is awful to things being like this is bad but rectifiable.
Yeah, that's it.
And now we're going to go and see what progress has been made and what state things are in. What's that?
I need, keyword, a bit of bread. Caught in the act. Right. I don't know how long we're going to be here for, so it's essential to stock up. Why are you so close to my face?
So we're not really sure how much progress is going to be on the boat, because obviously it's been delayed by a couple of weeks with all the drama that's been going on. So it'll be good just to see what's been going on with it, really.
I don't want to wake up the dogs. There's a sleeping dog in there. I'm going to let sleeping dogs lie. Oh, it's alright. We've lost the boat. We're not sure where the paint shed is. I think it might be this one. But nobody is around, so I'm going to call.
What's going on?
Where's the van? Oh, the mystery continues. The lovely gentleman in the car that's just left has said that we are probably best to go and knock on this tent.
Tills, chill. Tills, no. I don't think the knock's going to be...
Don't think they're going to hear me over the noise.
Yeah, there's some sanding or something going on.
It's locked, it's not our boat.
Okay. Oh, is that the worst knock I've ever heard?
That's a louder knock though. Oh, okay. Right. So our contact at the boatyard, Tiff, who is just the loveliest lady in the world, by the way, has told us that the side door is open. The one on the driveway facing a little shed. Up there.
Okay.
Messaged Richard, but because she told him that we'd be here between 1 and 2, and we're obviously late, he may have left.
Okay, fine.
So let's go ahead and head up there.
So I think we are down here in that little door. I think.
Or opposite the shed.
Opposite the shed. Oh.
Hi. There she is. Out the water.
Oh yeah.
Being boating. Oh, windows all out.
Yeah, you can see, can't you, where it's just like the blacking has completely come off, and that is just like bare steel. It's horrendous, isn't it? So I mean, how long have we been sat in the water at just being bare steel like that? It's a good job we didn't get the paint job done like straight away, because otherwise we'll just be sat in that until the next time we need to get her out, wouldn't we?
Which is like two years or something.
Yeah, 2-3 years. It's just like, you see it there, Gabby? Well, like literally, it's just, there's just no coverage on it at all. All that black has just come straight off.
Started last year making my own skincare. I left it all in here, so.
The good thing is there's plenty of room in the car for it all to come, isn't there?
Exactly. There's too much space in that car. I'd like a nice tight journey, 3-hour drive. Don't need anything. Oh, it's weird that all the solar panels are all off. A bare roof. So yeah. Quite nice to be back on board.
You alright?
That's the second time I've hit my head today. Yeah.
Come on.
I'm not stirred at the moment. I'm not sure how I'm feeling actually coming out of there. How are you feeling?
It's just like it's mixed emotions. You're bang right. It's really shocking seeing how much the blacking isn't there. The good thing is it's out of the water now and the problems can be rectified. But it's just a shame. You can see some of the corners that have been cut, and it's just a real pity that something which we're putting so much love into and has obviously cost us a lot of money. You know, so our life savings has gone into this. It's now going to cost us more money to rectify things that just shouldn't be issues.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
And we're making, this is my favourite saying, and we're making the best out of the bad situation, and it's being rectified, which I think is the one thing we can hold on to. This is not an ad, but Enslow Marina, who are where our boat is now, have been just so incredibly helpful and guiding us through this whole process of trying to identify what the problems are and what they can do to fix it. And honestly, they've just been amazing.
The boat's going to be here for a couple more weeks. In the meantime,
next time we come back, it will have some paint on it.
Yeah.
So we'll show you that when it gets done.
In the meantime, we're going to go and spend some time with some friends up in the Peak District, which is why our life is currently packed in the back of our Mini. So we'll see you next time when we're up there. If you've enjoyed this video, please do hit like and maybe subscribe. And if you fancy buying us a brew, we have got an account on Ko-fi. So if you want to buy us a cup of tea, a cup of coffee, that would be amazing. The link for that will be down below in the description. And thank you to all of those who have done so already, because we massively, massively appreciate it. See you next time. Bye.